It's 4 p.m. here in Harare, Zimbabwe's capital. Welcome to ZTN News Blitz. A look at our top stories. Work commences at Zimbabwe's Great Dyke Platinum Mine. 7 Zimbabwe provinces to benefit from livestock project. Photo cropping mistake leads to race uproar. And in sport, will Nakamba make history and win Carabao Cup against Manchester City? Work on the Great Dyke Investments Dawandale Platinum Mine officially began on Thursday with the construction of the first box cut. A box cut opens a portal to develop the mine. The project is a joint venture between Zimbabwe's Landela Mining Venture and Russian company V Holdings through its JSC Afromet subsidiary. The mine is expected to produce 180,000 tons of platinum ore monthly with an expected lifespan of not less than 15 years. ZTN correspondent Ndaka is at the mine.
The company expects at peak to produce about 860,000 ounces of PGM metals and gold per year. So this will translate to foreign exchange earnings for Zimbabwe. It will also provide jobs indirectly and directly. So I'm sure this is going to help the country in terms of foreign exchange earnings and job creation.
Nearly 1 million Zimbabweans are set to benefit from a livestock project being funded by the European Union and running for 4 years in 20 districts. The Zimbabwe Agricultural Growth Program has set a target to increase livestock contributions to gross domestic product by 2023. The program aims to improve the capacity of smallholder farmers and assist them in commercializing their ventures. Action Aid's livestock policy analysis advisor Dr Reneth Mano says farmers should employ good agricultural practices to exploit export opportunities.
The first market challenge we are facing is how to increase gold production to satisfy the high-end market in Zimbabwe. Secondly, once we've saturated that market, we want to increase gold production and production efficiencies to such an extent that we are able to penetrate the Angolan market, the SADC regional market, and beyond with our goat meat. That requires good agricultural practice, productivity management, and reduced cost of production and transactions cost in the goat value chain.
A terrible mistake in cropping an African climate activist out of a photo sent to customers on the Associated Press AP prompted soul-searching and some tense tough conversations over issues of racism and inclusion at the news organization. An AP photographer at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, took a picture Friday of 5 activists, including the well-known Swedish teenager Greta Thunberg and Ugandan Vanessa Nakate, who were there to discuss climate change. The photographer cropped out Nakate, leaving a picture of 4 white women before a scenic mountain backdrop. The initial explanation for the cropping was that it enabled a close-up of Thunberg and that it removed a distraction, a building behind where Nakate was standing. Other photos were sent out that included Nakate. A tearful Nakate posted a video on social media saying that when she saw the photo online, it was the first time in my life that I understood the definition of the word racism. She said she felt like her story had been erased. Zimbabwe international Marvelous Nakamba will face Manchester City at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final on March 1. Pep Guardiola's side brushed aside Manchester United 3-2 on aggregate last night. Nakamba, whose Aston Villa side beat Leicester on Tuesday, could win his first silverware in the Premier League. Still in sport, rain has affected Zimbabwe's second test match against Sri Lanka at Harare Sports Club. The hosts lead by 335 runs with 4 wickets remaining in their second innings. Tino Mutombozi and Sean Williams were on the crease when play stopped. Zimbabwe Sables and Cheetahs player Hilton Mudariki is set to join Harare Sports Club today. Mudariki, who was playing in England, will be snubbing former club Old Georgians in the process. Novak Djokovic is closer to retaining the Australian Open title after a semi-final victory over Roger Federer today. Meanwhile, Spaniard Gardine Muguruza has reached the Women's Australian Open final and will face American Sophia Cannon on Saturday. And that's all we had for you on ZTN News Blitz. Join us again tomorrow at 10 a.m. for more news. Visit ztn.co.zw and our other social media platforms. Thank you for watching.